Hi, everyone. I am Dr. Christine Lee. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I also call myself procrastination coach because I like to help people to get rid of their procrastination so that their entire life feels a lot easier. And speaking of easier, today I would like to talk about the phenomenon of how we can get ourselves blocked, how we can be our own biggest hindrance when it comes to getting things done. We can make our own lives harder than they need to be, oftentimes very, very innocently. And I thought I would just share some thoughts about this phenomenon so that you might pick up some tips about how to make things a little bit easier starting from tonight or tomorrow. So, the first tip that I have for you is to be mindful about how often you use the word hard. It's something that I oftentimes tell my clients to really just basically eliminate the word hard from your vocabulary, because as soon as you label a project or a challenge or an issue hard, then your very brilliant brain wants to strategize a way to get you far away from that difficult task, chore, situation. So to uh, um, learn to get closer to things that feel difficult to you. Instead of retreating and feeling like you need to seek protection, I would love for you to instead decide that things aren't that hard after all, and that if the things are hard, they will become easier once you approach them. So it's in the fear that we think that things are so difficult to accomplish. But when we actually put pen to paper or hand to clutter or whatever else you need to do, when you take action, things definitely become doable. So get away from the word hard. The second tip that I have for you is similar to the first one. We want to get away from the concept of guilt. Whenever I hear clients say that they're feeling guilty or that they're struggling with guilt, I immediately think, oh, they're in some sort of emotional state that is blocking them from being able to be powerful, smooth action takers. The guilt is blocking them from feeling like they can act in the present moment the way they need to take appropriate action, because guilt makes us feel messed up. That's what guilt does. It's this very powerful emotion that has a way of really causing us to delay, to procrastinate, to feel like we're not good enough to take action. And then guess what happens? We have a cascade effect where all of a sudden, not only are we feeling guilty, we're also literally behind. So get away from feeling like things are hard, and also strip yourself of that extra layer of feeling like you are so guilty, because guilt is just a feeling. Get down to the facts and decide what is needed from me. What can I do to alleviate the situation? What can I do to get myself through the situation so that it is over? All right, the third and final tip that I have for you today is a very interesting one that I see clients doing frequently. I know that I've done this myself over the years, and that is seeing your body as being different than you. And I'll explain what I mean. If we're having some sort of injury, or some sort of difficulty in our lives, sometimes we feel like our body is acting against us. It's like, "Oh, my body, I'm feeling sick. I can't believe my body's failing me." But really, in reality, your body, when you're ill, is using every single resource and moment to rescue you, to fix you, to get you back to vibrant health. And here we are thinking, oh, my body's conked out. It's useless. It's just, I can't do anything. I can't focus. I'm so angry at myself. And I would love to suggest that instead of taking that divisive approach to you and your body and what it's doing for you, I would love for you to become team body, to think to yourself that my body is so brilliant. My body is so doing 1,000% a beautiful job of taking care of me. It will never let me down. That I think you'll get a lot farther And you'll start to see how you could actually speed up your progress, speed up your successes by saying, oh, I'm one entire well constructed, well functioning entity. No longer will I split myself into thinking, oh, my body's here and my mind is here. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to feel like things are easy, I'm guilt free, and that I'm ready to go. I hope this talk helped you to understand how you can make your life go easier starting right away. Hope it works for you. Let me know how things go. And I would love for you to listen to my podcast as another call to action. My podcast is called Make Time for Success, and it has lots more tips and strategies for doing well without wasting any time. All right. See you next week. Bye.